Yo, what up? It's your boy Chevy Woods of the Taylor Gang. Shout out to the homie DJ Complex and the All In Mix Show. If you ain't fucking with him, I ain't fucking with you. Never.
Alright, DJ Complex, man, All In Mix Show, the Backpack King, man. We're here at Green Street. We out here to support the homie Eddie Ruger, and I'm here with Taylor Gang affiliate, Mr. Chevy Woods, man. How you doing, brother?
Good, man. How you?
Good, man. Hey, man, thanks for giving me the time, man. We're gonna jump right into it, man. Tell us about the new single, 30 Deep. Let's get some good feedback.
The new single, 30 Deep, was produced by my homie Big Germ, and I just think it describes how how we move, how we're always either at a show or either at whatever type of function it is. We're usually deep as hell. So what I'm saying, me and Wiz worked on the song for hours and hours just to get it, because it's my first single. We wanted to get it right and prepare for the people the right way. So we sat in and worked on it, and I reworded things several times. I left from LA, came back and recorded again, you know what I'm saying, just to get it right and get the good feeling out of it and have people respond to it well. So just doing that and working with him on my first actual single was amazing, just to see the time and effort that you really have to put into it, because anybody can record a song, you know what I mean, but what are you going to do to make it stand out? And 30 Deep is that song for me that stands out.
Okay, cool. So is this going to be off a new upcoming mixtape or project, or where can we expect to hear this from?
I'm working on an EP right now. I don't get the name or anything yet. We're working on artwork right now, and I'm about to go back to LA to finish up everything and tie up the loose ends. And it's going to be on my EP. So look for remixes and all.
Okay. Now, speaking of remixes and things like that, man, you collaborated with a lot of big names, specifically like Juicy J. You collaborated with him on a few things. Is there any possibility that it may be like a Chevy Woods, Juicy J EP or a mixtape or something coming down the line?
I mean, yeah, we had conversations about things, and I just think when the time's right, those things will fall in place. Usually when you try to force things, it doesn't really go well, so I'm just trying to be organic about it and just, not actually wait on Juicy, but just wait on us to be in a comfortable position to have that time and, at least a month to actually work together. So yeah, it could be that. Could be me and Wiz, could be me and Ty, could be Ty and Tukey, could be Burner and Courtney, it could be, you never know.
Alright, cool. So what are some of the things that you've learned from being on the road that actually helps the music and your process of creating?
I learned to eat right. I learned to I learned to do away with it's chips and fruit and juices. I learned to do away with the fast food and eating all the candy and drinking all the liquor all the time, you know what I'm saying? Because it takes a toll on your body also, when you're touring and you're traveling, not getting enough sleep, you know what I mean? And all those things help. So artists need to know, take your vitamins, drink water, and eat fruit. You'll be all right.
All right, now you said something that was this is big thing about no sleep, and I think people get they get it twisted about no sleep. What does no sleep mean to you? And as relating to the grind and eating right and taking care of yourself.
I think no sleep actually means for me is just work until I'm actually tired. You know what I mean? Till the motor's ready to shut down for a minute, and with us, I don't call it sleep. We usually take maybe an hour or a 2-hour nap and to wake up and right back at everything that we're doing. So a lot of us have learned to get 8 hours out of 2 hours and get the energy back, and like I said before, drinking water, Gatorade and stuff, people are down because if you're in a studio and you're drinking Henny and you're smoking weed and you're doing whatever else and you're rapping, it's going to be like a tiring, consuming type of thing. But if you're on water and vegetables too, fruits, and it's a lot better. It's a lot smoother.
Okay. All right. So what are some of the industry no-nos that you've kind of learned from starting up until now that you could probably tell up-and-coming artists?
If you got a homie that's famous, don't middleman for no industry people. There's a lot of people trying to make me a bridge to get the whiz. You know what I mean? And it's not really organic. They don't really fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? They're just trying to get what they can get out of it. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that, you know, if people come across like that, don't mess with them. You know what I mean? If they're like, yo, I'll give you this beat if you do this. You know what I'm saying? That's not cool. Like I don't deal with people like that at all. And there's a couple of you artists that know that I've told that. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't deal with like people trying to use people. You know what I mean? That's the big thing in the game. Like everybody's trying to get somewhere, so everybody's trying to use somebody as a stepping stone. But if you're your own stepping stone, you don't have to deal with, you know, all of that. So try to be your own stepping stone.
Wise words, man. So y'all take heed. This is for
sure.
For y'all. And now you said something about beats. That goes into one of my other questions. So far, who is one of your favorite producers to work with as of right now?
I think the in-house guys are my favorite. The people that I've been dealing with, you know what I mean? There's a lot of people that I want to get to work with, but like my homie Big Germ, Sledrin, my homie Ricky P, Devin Cruz, my homie Baby E. It's just like, you know, it's like in-house that you know, makes me feel good. It makes me get that drive, you know what I mean? It's cool to get the, you know, big name, but that's for, you know, certain things. I want to deal with the people that I'm always working with, that I always been working with, and that I want to keep working with.
Okay. Now, if you could choose like your dream production, like album or mixtape, who are 5 of the producers that you would probably have on them, aside from in-house?
DJ Mustard, Drummer Boy, Juicy J makes beats, so Juicy J. Ty Dolla $ign makes beats, so Ty. And Terrace Martin.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's like I'm into like the musical sound. Like, you know, I might rap a lot, but a lot of the stuff that I listen to is like, you know, real musical sound. So I like to hear the instruments and things like that.
So you made mention of the West Coast. Is that where you're located at now?
No, I live in Pittsburgh still.
Okay, still
but that's where my my heart's in Pittsburgh, but my mind's in LA.
Yeah, nice weather.
Right.
Everything out there.
Right.
All right. Now, what type of situations, whether it be on the road or situations in life, bring out what's your best material?
I think a lot of the things that I went through, you know what I mean? It been a long, like I knew Wiz since he was 16, and I was like in the streets, you know what I mean, doing things and stuff like that. So it took a long time, not just time-wise, but in the street-wise, for me to find out, you know, what I actually wanted to do, what type of artist I wanted to present to the people, you know what I mean? Because I did a lot of copycat things, because, you know, Wiz's success was, you know, huge to us. So like I just try to like follow behind that suit, and then I just found myself, you know, drifting away from that and really actually homing myself as an artist. So I really like take that to heart, you know. I think like artists now just need to find themselves before they're looking at anything and copying it. You know what I mean? Because it's easy to go to the radio and hear a radio song and go back to the studio and do that. But why don't you do what you don't hear? So therefore, you know, you get on the radio and people talk about your song.
Okay. Some wild stuff, man.
Yeah,
so,
man.
Kind of piggybacking off of that, how has traveling changed your writing?
I think traveling, I'm kind of in the studio. It's a feeling with the beat, and sometimes I don't have to write it because the beat says what I want to say, and you know, it just brings the words out. But on the road, I think it's more attention to detail because I'm actually pushing the buttons on a laptop and putting the headphones in my ear and going beat for beat or whatever I like, you know, and just playing it constantly. Like if we have a 7-hour drive like we had here, you know, I would just play it, you know, constantly and, you know, come up with a concept and something to entertain the people. Like you can tell when somebody's really putting their all into it. And I think on the road, when you're traveling like that, it makes it good for you to put your all into it.
We're going to wrap this up. So what can the fans expect from a live Chevy Woods performance?
It's crazy. Like I said before, attention to detail is a big thing with me, and intimacy with the fans, you know what I'm saying? Being able to actually touch and talk and slap five during the show, you know what I mean? So, you know, they could expect me, it's going to be cool. then it's going to go to a middle level, then it's going to turn up, and then when I leave the stage, they're going to be like, come back. For sure.
All right. So what can the fans expect coming out from you from now until the end of the year, going on to the next year?
Like I said, I'm working on the EP. I got a couple songs with some crazy people. I never told nobody this, but I actually got a crazy ass song with Busta Rhymes.
Wow.
You know what I mean? I just been sitting on it. I want to give it out, you know what I'm saying? But we got to make it right for the people in the right situation for us to put it out. And salute to Busta for blessing me with that, you know what I'm saying? He had his own studio session, and, you know, Wiz was actually going to go see him and say what's up and, you know, see if he can jump on the song. And he actually played my song. And he was like, hit it back.
That's love.
And he played it again, and, you know, he came out and he recorded it and sent it back. And I was like, damn, you know, Busta's real nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no beat around the bush. He told me in my face that he was going to do it for me, and he did it.
So no industry stuff.
No industry. Busta Rhymes has no industry about him, man. He's just like the person that you will wake up and see next door coming out the house that you are good friends with. Like, yo, what's up, man? You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
So let the fans know before we get out of here how they can get in contact with you.
Chevy Woods on Twitter, Chevy Woods on YouTube, Chevy Bags on Instagram. I got my website, ChevyWoodsMusic.com. And yeah, that's it. I'm going on tour this summer with Kevin Gates, which is going to be crazy. You know what I'm saying?
And he's going to be back down here in North Carolina, the Cat's Cradle, on August 23rd. Is that correct?
Yep. We will be here, man, turning up, man. That's crazy that you said that because years ago I was there. You know what I'm saying? It was just me being a hype man, and now like returning to all these places and doing the headline and, you know, having my own show is like, you know, it just shows the growth of, you know, what goes on if you really put your mind to it and really work at it. You know what I mean?
Y'all hear that, man?
For sure.
Stick with it, man. Don't give up.
For sure. Oh, yo, you see this hat?
Oh yeah, give a shout out.
Shout out my 2-9 niggas. Jace, you ugly. Kurt, you ugly. Siege, you ugly. Retro Sushi, you ugly. Y'all are ugly, but I love this hat. It's my new favorite hat. 2-9.
We like to thank Chevy Woods for taking out his time, man.
For sure, man.
The show, and we look forward to seeing him out here, and we look forward to August and checking him again, man. So wherever y'all see him, go on YouTube, check out the videos, check out the mixtapes, Ganglands, all that, man.
For sure.
Check it out. Check out my man, and wait for that EP's coming up, man. He's gonna have some announcements, some big things popping off, man. We like to thank you, man.
Thank you, man. All in mix, so you bitch.